we are trying to bring this idea that chanting makes Krishna appear in the heart here in this Kirtan Mela. You can see this motto is here in the verse from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He asked the question, what power does the name of Krishna possess? My heart constantly burns in the fire of worldly desires, just like a desert scorched by the rays of the sun. Our heart is heated by our material desires. It's a desert. The holy name enters the core of my heart through the holes of my ears. The ears there on the temple room. The holy name enters the core of my heart through the holes of my ears. It showers unparalleled nectar upon my soul. This is supposed to be the nectar of the holy name, which is coming on your souls and hopefully makes it alive and well and very developed. Good. And this is the idea that the holy name comes through our ears to the core of the heart, to the inside of the heart, and showers the nectar in our heart, which is so necessary for all those who are suffering in this material existence from the disease called heartburn, material desires. When chanting like this for many days, we actually want to come to what is called a turning point in our lives. We all, says the Bhagavatam, have turned away from Krishna, and as a result, our life has become very complicated and complex. But by doing this one thing, that is to turn our attention back to Krishna, our lives will become very Krishna conscious, and we will become very, very blissful. Each one of us here is in this world because we turned away from Krishna, and each one of us will leave this world because we turn again back to Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke about this. The living entity has forgotten Krishna and has been attracted by Maya from time immemorial. Therefore, the illusory energy, Maya, gives him all kinds of misery in this material existence. This turning away from Krishna is each one of our, the cause of each one of our problems. If we can just learn to turn our attention back to Krishna, our problems will go. And that's the idea for everyone who comes to this Kirtan Mela, to please find the turning point again. The point where we turn our attention to Krishna. Now, this turning point needs to be found in two ways in the Kirtan Mela. One way is that while you chant the holy name, you want to concentrate on the holy name as you sing it and as you hear it. That's the first turning point which you take for Krishna's sake. But the second turning point is something which we always, who give lectures during Kirtan Mela, keep on telling our audience. Please, while you're here, make an effort to be for a maximum amount of time in the temple room and chant. I always say that normal people go 8 days, 8 hours to work each day. We should turn a minimum of 8 hours to Krishna every day. Is that too much for you?
No.
You are smiling at me as if I'm not sincere. Oh, we didn't expect this to happen in the class that we are told to imitate the kamis. We are not imitating the kamis. They are turning away from Krishna. They do their work mainly to make money for their independent existence from Krishna, to maintain that. We want to use this time to sit down and turn to Krishna. I know it's serious. I know it's something which we strictly don't do in the Hare Krishna movement ordinarily. But I really encourage you to try to chant for a maximum amount of time. Don't just come when your favorite Kirtan leader, Kadamba Kanana sings, and then remain away from the Kirtan Mela. But come when other Kirtan leaders sing, because this is Nam Yagya or Nam Seva. It's the sacrifice to be done in this age of Kali. And just like any Vedic sacrifice brings the Purusha, the personality who is worshipped in the sacrifice, the holy name brings Krishna. So let me talk about a little bit about the first point or first part of turning to Krishna. It is to be attentive to the holy name. Now, as you will chant, you will notice that your mind runs again and again away from the holy name. Who of you has made this experience?
Everyone.
Oh, good. Then I'm talking to real people here. Yes, and just the original problem that is that we have turned away from Krishna obviously surfaces or comes to the surface when we try to turn back to Krishna. At that time, we need to know how we can become attentive, although our mind is in danger of becoming inattentive. I want to surprise you. On your own, it is actually impossible to solve this problem of turning away from Krishna. You can't do it. Or let me speak more pointedly. To be attentive throughout each of your mantras is an impossible feat. Because the problem which we try to solve is so deep that you can't give just a technique to overcome the problem and then shoop, hogya, everything is done. You need actually Krishna's help in order to be attentive and be with Krishna. Haridas Thakur speaks about this. He says, even if one successfully overcomes all the other offenses in chanting, and one is chanting continuously, love of God may not come about. One should know that the reason for this is that one is committing the offense known as pramada or inattention. And then he says, listen, simply by one's own endeavors, no one in this world can overcome distractedness. It's not possible for you to sit down in the Kirtan Mela and just think, I will be attentive for all of the time, because the problem is so big. Such a victory over the mind can only come about by a good doses of pizza. I'm happy that you caught me making a mistake. I'm just trying to check you if you're listening or if you are inattentive. So let me say it again. Let me see if you catch me again. Maybe you won't catch me again. So listen very carefully. Simply by one's own endeavor, no one in this world can overcome distractedness in chanting. Such a victory can only come about by being in a Kirtan of Sacinandana Swami. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was also not right. Let me try a third time. Simply by one's own endeavors, no one in this world can overcome distractedness. Such a victory can only come about by your merciful blessings. Does this sound right? It sounds right. But it is also right. It's Harinam Chintamani, 12th chapter, text 49. So, I want to ask you the question, what does it actually mean if you wish to turn to Krishna in chanting? It's a good question, isn't it? How do I turn to Krishna? How do I come to the turning point? Through chanting. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made a very, very nice observation in this way. He said something that that you have to enter a feeling of feeling really lost without Krishna. He said, "My dear Lord, I'm actually your eternal servant. But somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of this material world. And I'm being thrown about," says Prabhupada, "by the waves. They do with me, these big waves, whatever they want. I'm attacked by this in this ocean of birth and death, by the crocodiles of lust and anger. I'm totally helpless. Therefore, kindly, my Lord, pick me up and fix me as a speck of dust at your lotus feet." I have asked devotees who chant a lot and who chant extra, right? What are you meditating while you chant the holy name? What helps you to come to the turning point? And many times devotees told me this verse. I would like to chant it with all of you in Sanskrit. I know that many of you know this, and many of you are Kirtaniyas, and it's known. It's the 5th verse of the H.H.Sacinandana. Ainanda sanuyakin karam patidamma vishame bhavam buddho kripaya rababara pankaja Siddharuli sadisham vichintana. Yes. So, it means, my dear Lord, I'm your eternal servant. This is the mood in which you could come to the Kirtan Mela. But somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of this material world. Kindly pick me up and fix me as a speck of dust at your lotus feet. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says how we can turn to Krishna when we chant. What is the mood? And I will want to end with this very, very beautiful song. Shri Radha Krishna Pada Kamala Mana. Are you attentive now?
Yes.
Right.
What will you do if you are inattentive?
Search for blessings.
You pray to Krishna to please capture my mind. After all, he's Krishna, our most attractive, Manachita. When he comes in your mind, you will not be able to forget him. Some young girls cannot forget Michael Jackson. But Krishna is so much more beautiful than this. So much more expressive on his flute and so on. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur thinks how we can turn to Krishna. Oh my mind, he says. Oh my mind, how will you ultimately take shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna? Tell me how. You had a desire to take shelter of those lotus feet since time immemorial. Well, the mind wants, I want to be with Krishna since so long. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, but this wretched servant is still simply waiting. It has not yet happened. O Radhe, O Krishna Chandra,
O Krishna Chandra,
life and soul of the devotees,
life and soul of the devotees,
please bestow upon this most sinful person,
please bestow upon this most sinful person,
bhakti to both of you.
bhakti to both of you.
And he continues, I will speak now. Please do not neglect me.
Please do not neglect me.
Thank you for being so enthusiastic. I thought to just say it alone to save time. And please don't say, this person is devoid of bhakti. Please give this ignorant person your auspicious instructions on spiritual knowledge. Can't you see that I'm suffering? Can't you see that I'm plagued by my thirst for material enjoyment? Please, give me the qualification to serve you. This restless current of life is flowing like a river into the ocean of death. The days that have gone in my life will not come back again. Alas, Krishna, what am I to do now? You are the friends of the fallen. Indeed, I know who you are. You are my masters. You are the very ocean of kindness. I am so unfortunate. I am exceedingly foolish. I do not understand even a sesame seed of bhakti. O my masters, by virtue of your greatness, take my soul and make me your own. Destroy my material sufferings. This unworthy, please engage me in service to you. This unworthy servant calls out to you by clasping your lotus feet. Please accept me. This is how you come to the turning point. You understand, without your help, my dear holy name, I'm all useless. I'm drowning in this ocean of birth and death. I have come here to take part in chanting your holy name. Please accept me. And as you chant with your mind spaced in, means focusing on Radha and Krishna, who are there in the core of our hearts, that's the idea, on the altar of our hearts, and you chant, you will see a miracle happening. This connected chanting, and not the mindless chanting. This connected chanting will be like a spark which falls onto powder and ignites it so that the flames of enthusiasm can rise again. This is very important. Chanting the holy name is not a new age thing. It's also not what we do. Do you know that your dhoti can't save you from death? Your positions can't save you. Not even your initiations. What can save you is when you learn to turn to Krishna. And doing this Kirtan, that is what we try to do. Whenever our mind goes, we understand, that's what you did for the last 1 million years. You turned away from Krishna. Now I will again bring you back. I will come to the end now. We want to start the Kirtan Mela with a song which the devotees have sung in Mayapur. It's the Adivas song. We have projected it for you on the project screen. Yes, I was thinking I have it, but my life is so fast at the moment that I really have to. Does someone of you have a proper copy, a photocopy? Is it there? Do we have the translation there? No? We have?
Yes.
Good. Can you open? Yes. Maharaj, do you also see Kamal Gopal before you? That Bengali devotee, he has very large eyes and has lotus eyes, and he said, this is the meaning of the song. Upon collecting and arranging all kinds of articles and inviting everyone to mercifully come and attend the program, it means we have collected all the articles. See, the madangas are there, the drops of nectar are there, and we have invited all of you. What is the next thing we want to do? We want to glorify you. You are all Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. And therefore, Vrindavan Das Thakur wrote this, I humbly pray to you to please complete this ceremony by your merciful glance. My dear devotees, I request you all to look now mercifully around. And the next song is... yes. Thus humbly praying and receiving all the great stalwart devotees of the Lord to join the Adivas inaugural ceremony of the congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. In other words, we have arranged now everything, we have invited you, now you need to put your merciful glance on this effort so that we can start this Adivas, the beginning ceremony of the holy names of the Lord. Only by immense good fortune one gets the association of such an assembly of Vaishnavas, and therefore tomorrow we will have a great festival. Tomorrow it starts. Do you know that maybe you have been on your belly buttons? Means you have been on your, have paid your obeisances, you have been on your knees for many lifetimes to have the association of such stalwart devotees as Kadamba Kanana Maharaj, Savatma Prabhu has come, then devotees from America just now coming, Amala Harinam, Manu and the Radha Deshis are in a helicopter coming, and from the Dharma Casa, Ananda Vardhan has come. This is a great opportunity to have a great festival. Everyone is here. Then, where you, during this festival, you all will relish the sweet pastimes of Sri Krishna. You will all relish the sweet pastimes of Sri Krishna. No, it's sweet. Swing is also sweet. You will all relish the sweet pastimes of Sri Krishna, and all your desires will be fulfilled. In this way, Vrindavan thus humbly glorifies the moonlight Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all of his devotees. That's the song which we will now sing, and it's a song whereby we wish to invoke auspiciousness. It's a song which gives also a little tune into us, so that we understand, wow, I have such an opportunity, I will make best use of it. Who knows when you will come again to such an Adivas. This is the only Adivas in 1 billion of lifetimes which is done today and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. For that reason it's unique, and I request to make good use out of it. Good. So, what we will do is, we will sing this song now. We have requested Ojashvi to lead us in this, and then there will be an arati to all instruments. But before I start, I would want to just ask Kadamba Kanana Maharaj to say a few words of blessings and tune in. So, can I request you to sit here, that the devotees and the camera can see you? It is nicer with the rest.
Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadayam Nati Swaparam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. The Adivas ceremony is particularly there to attain as many blessings as possible. It is blessings that will make the difference. Our efforts must be there, but at the end the weight of the blessings is greater than the weight of our effort. Because the blessings come from greater Vaishnavas. Who are we? Our efforts are the efforts of small personalities. We may be desiring to do something great, but at the same time we are confronted with ourselves as being small, being not extraordinary, but somehow or other, by blessings, extraordinary things can be done. So first of all, this whole event is blessed by Srila Prabhupada, because it's because of his blessings that we can that we chant in the first place. He brought the holy name, and not only the holy name, but along with the holy name, he brought transcendental knowledge, Srimad Bhagavatam, which gave us an understanding of the meaning of the holy name. If one would say, can you write a purport to the holy name? then one might say, that purport is already written, it is the Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the purport to the holy name. Simply by reading the entire Bhagavatam, we can understand what is the meaning of the holy name. And we see throughout the Bhagavatam the example of many devotees who persevere, who are determined, despite of difficulty, to somehow or other approach the Supreme Lord. Some are approaching the Lord with material desire, like Dhruva Maharaj, Akama Sarva Kama Va Moksha Kama Udaradi. Whether one has material desire or not, one should dedicate himself Tivrena Bhakti Yogena with full dedication. Tivrena, not adulterated, but with full dedication. We see other personalities, like Prahlad, who just tolerated difficulty, but never were deterred from their goal. So Bhagavatam is taking us all the way along the path to develop the proper attitude, the proper mentality in approaching the holy man. And then we appreciate from Padma Purana, Abhinatvam Naminamino, that the name is not different from Krishna. And we appreciate Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's devotees, and we see how these pastimes are divided into the pastimes in Vrindavan, the pastimes outside of Vrindavan. And we see that the residents of Vrindavan are the topmost, that Uddhava goes in between the two, and that Uddhava is the greatest devotee in Dwarka, in Mathura. No one is intimate with Krishna as Uddhava. Krishna during the day sits in the Sudharma assembly house, and all the various yadus are seated on thrones. And then they all hear Krishna. Then at one point, Krishna retreats in his own quarters, and everyone goes with him. Then Krishna says that he wants to be alone and asks everyone to leave, and everyone leaves except Uddhava, because Uddhava thinks doesn't apply to him. Uddhava is close with Krishna, and he stays and massages Krishna's feet. So close is Uddhava that when Uddhava comes to Vrindavan, he realizes that the residents of Vrindavan are unlimitedly deeper in their devotion than he is. So in this way, we are also looking at this pure devotion, that is there in the holy name. The topmost of all residents of Vrindavan is Srimati Radharani. She is the ultimate that embodies pure devotional service, which is found in the word Hara, or which comes in its vocative form, Hare. Krishna, the all-attractive. The service rendered to Krishna, the all-attractive, produces Ram. Ramanti Yogino Nante Sacinandana Swami, which means transcendental pleasure. So in this way, the Bhagavatam gives us the purport. Srila Prabhupada brought these things, the holy name and Srimad Bhagavatam, and the two enhance each other. And in this way, we take all the blessings. First of all from Srila Prabhupada, then from his followers. And by doing so, we gain by getting that mercy, we gain access. The veil is lifted and we can see. So let us continue and hear H.H.Sri sing the Adivas. I am eager to hear how he does it. I'm sure he'll do it very well. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.